It's finally happening. Finally starting a YouTube channel. I've been talking about doing a YouTube channel for several years and I am just now getting to it. I have a lot of excuses, but I'm not going to sit here and try to make them. Um, yeah, so what's up? Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Bliss Mode. I'm an illustrator. I do some freelance work on the side. A lot of design work. I have my degree in animation, but I tend to stick more to the illustration side of things. And welcome to yet another YouTube channel in the sea of YouTube channels dedicated to art and drawing. And so, it was just one of those things where I knew at some point I was gonna start a YouTube channel, and with everything going on now in 2020, this just gave me a lot of time to actually sit down and get it done. For the last couple of years, I have been going to comic conventions, your Comic Cons and also anime conventions, and selling my artwork there, meeting a lot of you guys and having a really cool time. It's been really dope, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I was learning a lot, not only on the art side, but also on the business side of things. And this year, around March, a lot of that went away. My last convention I went to was January, I want to say. And after that, I've just had a lot of time on my hands. I have taken the time to work on my comic book, which is called Core Component. That's available to read right now for free on my website, blissmodeart.com. The first chapter is up. I've been working on that, um, working on the second chapter for that right now, so that should be up soon, hopefully. I've also, taken this time to start the online shop going. So blissmodeart.com/shop. You can find prints, stickers for now, maybe more merchandise in the future. Who knows? But the next obvious stepping stone for me was just to start this YouTube channel. I've been posting art for years. People always ask for tutorials or they want to see how I do merch or prints, and so this is just the best opportunity to not only get all that information out, but also to find an alternative to connect with people now that I'm not able to get around as much as I was. And so, yeah, we're going to get through this first awkward YouTube channel together, first awkward YouTube video together, because I really am not used to sitting in a room and talking to a mic by myself. It's really weird. But just like drawing, I believe the more you do it, the better you're gonna get. So I just wanted to jump in here, bust this video out, get it done. I have a camera, so you will be, seeing my face in the future. Uh, I imagine these first several videos are just gonna be, recorded speed drawings. But honestly, I would really prefer to hear from you and the type of content that you would like to see on the channel. I have a lot of ideas. There's so many great artists here on YouTube and so many places to draw inspiration from. But I found that the best YouTube channels are usually built with the community in mind. And, I don't want to just post things that you don't want to see. I'd rather just get to a point where I can give you the information or the entertainment that you want to see. Because then that makes it more fun for me. Imagine that would make it more fun for you. So that's kind of the route I want to take this whole YouTube thing. As far as what you're seeing right now on the screen, this is a upcoming print. I might turn it into a sticker. Had a lot of people asking about possible clothing merchandise, and I'm looking into options for that. Um, excuse me. Just want to make sure I get the quality right before I go into any sort of clothing venture. So I've just been looking at that. We'll see how it goes. So with this particular illustration, I didn't really have a clear goal in mind when I was drawing this. I knew that I wanted to add something to the shop, so I knew it was probably going to be a print, possibly a sticker. But beyond that, this is just a lot of me fishing around for the design I want. I have a style in mind, and I have a style that I like and that I think kind of represents my art. And whether I'm drawing something cool or sexy or funny or cute, I kind of know how to zone it into my style. And so when I'm drawing this, I'm really just looking at shapes I like and how it's making me feel, the overall process. And this is a good point to kind of separate something like this from, say, when I'm working more with design, whereas this is illustration. If I'm doing something for the comic book, that's a lot more design work. If I have a client and they have a specific need, then my work there is going to be a lot more iterative. Whereas with this, if I don't like something, I'm basically just going to erase it. And so you see me going through trying different things, erasing them completely until I zone it in to where I want. Whereas if I was doing client work or designing a location or a character for the comic book, I would be saving different designs. I would be going back and looking through reference and comparing. And each style kind of has their pros and cons. With this illustrative process, get to really get in my feels a bit and kind of do whatever I want to do, which in some ways is easier. In some ways, it's a little harder when you don't really have a direction. But with the design process, you really get to zone in and really add that unification across the entire project. More of the design process, you're really zoning in and kind of fleshing out the finer details of what it is you're creating visually. You're adding the elements that create that storyline behind it, or adding the elements that bring you deeper into the world. And so, I try to take the things that you gain from both and apply it to all my work. But there's definitely a difference in the design process. And so, what you're seeing right now is definitely more illustrative and free form. And I imagine this will be up on the shop at some point in time. Don't have dates for that. And this piece was actually drawn over several days. While going through the footage and editing this video, I actually had to speed up some of the recordings around 3 to 4,000%. So, obviously I don't draw this fast, but it's actually going a lot slower than you'd probably imagine. I don't really have a deadline for this type of thing, so I'm really trying to take my time and get all the aspects I want, basically to the point of, I don't want to say perfection, but to the point of where I'm not going to sit down and beat myself up over not having fixed something. Because that's what I find a lot of art actually is just, trying to be honest with yourself about the mistakes you're making and the things you don't like, and then making an honest effort to go in and fix and correct them. So, hope you guys like the art. I'm probably going to wrap the video up now. I will keep posting art, and we'll keep posting these YouTube videos. And if some of it's trash, and then we'll forget those ones. And if some of it's pretty dope, then we'll just go along with those and try to keep that up. If you guys want to find more of my art, I do a lot of my posting on Instagram, so you can find my art there. Bliss Mode Art is the username. Obviously, my website. You can find the comic book, free to read, core component, blissmodeart.com. And like I said, give any suggestions you have for any future content down in the comments. If you want to ask a question about the art or the process, go ahead, drop them down there. Or, if you just want to say what's up, say what's up. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.